Hello gentlemen and beautiful ladies. Today we're going to bust out that Weber Kettle. I'm going to use the snake method and we're going to cook some pork spare ribs. Now I've done this before. You just basically build a horseshoe of charcoal all around the edge, on the bottom grill, inside your Weber Kettle. Season up those spare ribs, throw it in, and your temperature should run from 200 to 300. And you know, in about 4 hours, your ribs are done. I may wrap my ribs today, I'm not sure. After about 2 hours, I'll look at them and see. I think I'm gonna go for try to get very tender today. So that's the idea of this cook. The flavors are all solid. You know how we roll. So let's get her done. One quick thing, guys, my videos have kind of changed because I lost my my computer jacked up. So I'm having to use some basically just like a video editor now on one of my computers that I use most of the time to make these videos. So that's why you don't have it just cuts and cuts. It's kind of a little bit rough. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. My other computer, I still got Windows 7 on it, so it's real slow when I make videos. So yeah, it's not any fun. Pain in the ass. Alright, let's get black lung from the charcoal. I'm only going to go about halfway around because I'm pretty sure it's not going to take that long. What I'm going to do is mix in some mesquite so I get a lot of smoke on this, and I got a couple of pieces of oak too. So some guys stack this stuff and make it just precision like they got OCD. I found I just kind of pile it up and I haven't had any issues. I just go from one to the other and it seems to work pretty well. Plus this is Kingsford. I'm not using my normal B&B. I haven't been able to find any for some reason, which is sacrilegious. So, not sure what's up with that. I will show you how this comes out. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, horseshoe pattern all around the edge. I deleted the oak pieces because I put a bunch of mesquite chips in there, and so that'll give me plenty of smoke. There we go, that's a little bit better, I think. Dot blocking the sun. So let me get 4 or 5 briquettes burning, and then what I'm going to do is I set them right here on this beginning, and then it'll just constantly burn all the way around. Pretty simple operation, and while I got those briquettes started, that's when I'll season my spare ribs and get them ready to go. Okay guys, fired that baby off, and if you see my temperatures there, I don't know if I can't really see it. Anyway, it looks like a 175 right now. Just put the lid on. The lid's warming up, but I seasoned up my spare ribs, so I'm going to venture it's going to be like a 4-hour cook. But in about 10 minutes, I'm going to put those ribs on there. Keep them away from the fire, of course. And we'll be in good shape. Yeah, there's the biker weekend on Galveston Island this weekend. As you can see, the fire's right there. It will burn around like this, and as it burns around like that, I will turn the whole grill to keep the fire away from the ribs. I do not want the fire going underneath the ribs. Offset, cooking, and now all I have to do is wait. I don't even have to look at this stuff until 3 or 4 hours from now when I pour barbecue sauce all over it, and maybe wrap in tinfoil. Yeah, stubs. I already seasoned the ribs and they'll be just fine, but I'm going to go ahead and paint them with some Studs barbecue sauce. They've been on about 2 hours now, so another couple of hours. That's just gonna add some moisture. And also the barbecue sauce will dry out, so it won't be all running everywhere and everywhere else, but it'll help keep those ribs moist. Now my temperature's been running like 250, just perfect. I'll show you that in a second. And let's paint some barbecue sauce on some ribs. $260. Look at that. Now the charcoal is starting to burn right here. It's already burnt past there. So we will be turning these ribs like that. Thing of beauty, look at that. Yeah, those look awesome. Look at that. Okay guys, the ribs have been on for 3 hours. Check this out. They're looking good, right? Okay, I've been cutting my yard. You see the lawnmower over there. Ah, man, it's hot. Anyway, long story short, now I'm gonna melt these ribs. So, I got some tin foil. Normally I do not do this. It's really not necessary. My temperature's been holding right at 250. But just to ensure juiciness, you know, it's a cheat. Using foil is a cheat. I don't care who you say, whatever. Oh, I gotta wrap it and let it wrap. Long story short, using tin foil is a cheat. Because you're just steaming meat, as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it, add more barbecue sauce in the wrap. And so it's just gonna sit there and bubble. It's gonna bubble in its own juices and fat. And that's gonna melt that meat. So the ribs, you won't need teeth. And if you hung out with my friends, you would know they really need tender meat. So anyway, yeah, let's get that done, and then we'll let it go for another hour or so, and these ribs will be finished. You know, I was looking for 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours at this temperature. I can just kind of, once I wrap them, it doesn't matter. I can just let them kind of stew. So let's get it done. Weber's rocking today. Okay. Simple operation, guys, and the whole deal is you don't see me with a bunch of thermometers and all that kind of crap. Yeah, I've been doing this too long. I know too much. Sorry. See that? That's the only gauge I need. But that's just the way it is. Now a lot of y'all are using pellet grills and everything else, and you got a phone app. That ain't barbecue, guys. That is not barbecue. Yeah, I like to give everybody hell, you know. I'm old school, okay? So like if you get shot, you know, you just gotta heat up a knife blade in a fire and then you just stick it on there and cauterize it with that. That's how you cure bullet holes and stuff. Yeah. That's how I barbecue too. Okay guys, well, we're gonna give this another hour and a half. I gotta finish cutting the yard. And Then we'll cut it open, do a taste test, see if those bones just fall out. I sure hope they do. Otherwise, it might look like a fool. Anyway, appreciate you watching. Hit like and subscribe, and all that type of thing. YouTube's really doing some weird things, and they're really kind of cutting back on who's doing what and how many views you get, all that type of thing. Not that I really care, but I just don't think it's right. So be on guard for it if you got a channel. You know, they're playing a lot of games. So appreciate you watching, and let's let this cook. See that, guys? 250. 250. 250, and they've been on for 5 hours. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the tin foil, drain off the juice, and I'll probably leave the foil open for like another 10 minutes just to kind of dry out the juice a little bit, and then we'll bring them upstairs and let them rest. Really don't need to let them rest. I'm just letting them rest because, you know, they're hot. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a lot of juice. Yeah, these are falling apart, guys. Wow. These smell really good. You can tell. Oh yeah. I'll give you a better angle here in a second. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, let me I gotta poke a couple of holes around this, drain off all the juices. Oh my God. Okay. See that? Melted meat. Use foil if you want to cheat. You cannot screw up by just smoking them a couple of hours, wrapping in foil, then just drink beer, don't worry about it, and you will have some awesome ribs. I'll pull a bone out here in a second. Okay. Hope you can see this, but here's some the bones, right? So if I could get a grip on that sucker. Come on, baby. Yeah, see guys, once I would let it rest, yeah, they would just pop that right out. It's not that big a deal, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to drain off these fluids. I'm just going to let this, let this dry out a little bit, because obviously that's certain things you need to do. See what I'm talking about? That's just melted meat. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. That's off the chain good there, guys. Okay, guys, the ribs are done. I am going to go ahead and get them off the grill. And they probably will start falling apart. I'm going to try to avoid that if at all possible, but I don't think that's going to happen. Don't know if I'll be able to. Shit. Yeah, it fell apart. I knew that was going to happen. Wow. Yeah, left some bones in here. Wait a minute, there's a little piece of meat. Can't let that go to waste. It's got my name on it. Oh, absolutely got my name on it. That was wonderful. Okay. Gonna take these up and let them rest, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut them up and get them into a bag because they're just gonna fall apart. Well guys, there's nothing else to tell you. Just like and subscribe. That's how I cook my ribs. See if I can get you like that. Man, it's hot. It is hot. Very hot. Anyway, that's how I cook my ribs. They're all melted. They're ready to go. It's meat yogurt. You don't need teeth. So give it a shot. It's very easy. And like I said, like and subscribe. Hit the bell. Appreciate you watching.